Hey guys, wanted to make this quick video for you to review, kind of showing you where the components for the additional ceiling package is. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to fly in, we're going to come in through the point cloud here, come in towards the entry, and let me turn off, let me do a slice through the point cloud here. Alright, so we have just exposed the areas where we're going to be working. So we've got the staircase. You can see that this is the 4x4 post that makes up the corner of the end of the wall here, and this is going to be what we're going to align everything off of. So there's the bottom piece of plywood that has just the numbers engraved 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 on it, and those line up with these guys. 15 is not on this guy because 15 is all alone by itself there. So probably what we're going to want to do is start with this one piece, this guy here that has a notch, goes around the wall and back into the area. Once again, here's the engraved components, engraved in that piece. So you'll see these letters when you screw this to the ceiling. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. We want that to be in alignment, the outside of that to be in alignment with this wall here, because this one piece, this is one that doesn't match anything else. It's number 15, and it should flush out right here and up here on the top, and it falls into those notches. That guy goes into the notches of that piece that's up on the ceiling. And then the other important thing is that we have some fillers here that can be aligned, but what we want to do is this piece we want to have in alignment or 90 degrees to the wall, and it should be parallel. This edge right here should be parallel with this edge of the ceiling. If it's not, we have filler pieces in here that you'll never know if this isn't perfectly in parallel with this guy here, but we want to have this guy be the outside edge, so this can be sheetrocked on this outside, so you have that outside radius of the cove. And then this guy over here, these pieces, this guy once again has the engraving in it 1 through 9, and it should butt up right against this existing piece that's there. These guys, I left a little bit of space, so this end piece here and this end piece down here don't exactly touch the wall. There's a little bit of a gap there. You can move them right to left, but the ideal thing is that this guy is as parallel as this. If it's not that big a deal. These pieces here, this piece here that has the notches, these pieces go up in there. They rest, they go in between here, and then they sit up on top of this piece that's already there, and the alignment of this radius needs to be flush with this edge here. So this is kind of fixed how this interacts with itself, and this guy is kind of fixed in that we want this outside edge flush with the framing on the gallery here and then going down the stairs. And then we have a filler piece here, which is, let's bring this guy in. Oops. Well, this piece there is that guy there, and then there's another piece, this guy here, that fills in there, and that goes flush between here, and this should line up with the framing here, but this can be modified. These two red pieces can be modified, and if it's not perfectly parallel with each other, these are just fillers to line up between these two guys. This guy here once again has to line up with these pieces, need to come down and line up with that. There's no notches in the bottoms of these guys, so there's flexibility in the way that these go. I mean, these could be put, out of square if they needed to, and then this could be trimmed off. I just didn't want to lock us into that. And these pieces here, you can just screw up into the bottom of this to lock it in place. But the top is this piece up here is going to lock these guys in place because it has the notches for those mortise and tenon joints from those pieces to go into. All right. So once again, I would start with this edge, this piece here. Oops, sorry, I moved it. This piece here, so that when you put this number 15 in there, it's flush with this 4x4 and the gallery and the stair edge. And then these guys go across. We've got these rips that help tie these guys together, and then this red piece will go on afterwards. That could be your last piece on that side. And then these guys here, ideally, what these do is they line up with the straight edge that's on this. But once again, they don't have to. If we need to have this guy rotate a little bit, we can always just straight line cut that edge there, because that doesn't line up with anything. That would only be if this dome thing wasn't put in perfectly square or 90 degrees to this exterior wall. So anyway, I'm sending a picture of this too, showing you the way that you look at these pieces is the way that they're engraved. So don't put it in up. You won't be able to put it in upside down. But so this guy here will have the 1 against the garage, and this one will have the 10 against the garage, and then screwed up in there. But I would start with this area here first. Screwing it off, test fitting, make sure these guys go in here, and then the red piece should fit on, and then these guys. This top piece here gets mounted, so when you put these on there, the actual piece, the numbered piece, is flush with the already installed ceiling component. All right, so that's that. I'll send along a picture in this view also, so you have a reference to print out.